Hello to everybody. FutureTrend channel is glad to welcome all of our subscribers for the date of 2nd of August 2018. We'd like to present our analysis of major currencies, how to trade major currencies in the nearest future and how to react to the incoming economic information. At the moment, the dollar is on a stronger footing. That's because of a little bit higher than expected results of yesterday's Federal Market Open Committee meeting. We suggest that taking into account that we're still inside of summer recess and inside of summer ranges, this kind of impact will have, let's say, a short-lived effect. And from that point of view, probably as regarding, for example, the euro-dollar, you could use a possible down move closer to 116 better as a buy opportunity. We suggest that any kind of testing of a major support level located around the lows of 2018 at 115.10 you could use as a strong buying opportunity, because from a longer term perspective the euro should remain above that level, and sooner or later we suggest could rebound even to the levels of 119, 120. Probably we have to postpone such kind of movement to the end of August, beginning of autumn, when the most active players will be back into positions, and we could see a little bit, not a little bit, but a much higher liquidity into the markets, and as a result some increase in the volatility. As regarding the dollar yen, once again we'd like to tell you that we suggest that the market at the moment is misinterpreting the current changes in the Bank of Japan's monetary policy, using of forward guidance as well as some tweaks to its policy of buying of Japanese government bonds into open market. We suggest that's the way to higher interest on United States. On Japanese government bonds, the higher interest on bonds, and that means that also in the foreseeable future, in the nearest future, the Japanese yen should also attract some more interest to buy from the part of global investors, because Japanese government bonds, in terms of interest rates, should take more, let's say, attractive position. As regarding the sterling, here a lot of will depend on today's Bank of England verdict on monetary policy, on interest rates, and we suggest that in case of no hike, of course the cable will come under additional selling pressure, taking into account that 90% of market participants anticipated a second increase in the benchmark Bank of England interest rate, the second increase starting from 2008, after the start of a global crisis. We suggest that any kind of bull move in the currency should remain more or less limited, because of the market is mostly priced in the Bank of England interest rate hike. That's why we don't expect any kind of big fluctuations in the price of the British pound today. And finally, some words about the dollar Swiss. The dollar Swiss should remain in its range between 10050 and 9850. To say the truth, you could use a more wider range let's say between 0.98 and 1.101. While inside of that range, the Swiss franc should remain more or less range bound and should be viewed as neutral, and only subsequent closing outside of that range could point out a new direction, near-term direction in the currency. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for all of your attention of our channel. It was your FutureTrend channel research stuff, and see you tomorrow morning.